What's up, scrubs? Hope everybody's doing well today. I just woke up from a nap. It was lovely. It was glorious. It was everything it was supposed to be. Postmaster. Oh, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Yep. You got an invite already, I believe. Double check Discord real quick. Yes. Bobolonia got you, Nadreth, so you should... Yep, you have joined the guild Discord, so you should be good to go. Have you posted an application yet? Nope, but you did join the Discord. That's the first step. Alright, I am continuing to get gear for my tank here in Dragonflight. What's up, Duranth? So we've been working on this. I went up 40 points yesterday at my eye level, almost 40 points. So all I'm doing right now with this character is I'm just finishing the Emerald Dream, which will get me to 400 plus or whatever, and then I'll just be able to use my flight stones to get the gear up. Once I'm done with that, I'm done with this character, and he will only ever be here as an alternate for like groups and raids and whatever. And then I'm gonna be working on the Druid because the Druid's already almost level 40. We'll get him through Cataclysm and then get him through Dragonflight.
I don't have a target.
Looks like we're going into the Eye of Ysera. I was gonna do some more Dragon's Dogma today, and then I was like, you know what? That was a lot yesterday. I did like 3 hours of Dragon's Dogma yesterday, and to be honest with you, I love the game from an RPG standpoint, and I hate the combat. One session was enough. I didn't want to do 2 days in a row.
Your dream is death, and your tree will be ash.
I love the horns that she has. Maritha. She's such a badass. Fire must be his dooming. Use the Dreamer's Essence on 5 Emerald Preservers, then meet her inside the temple. I haven't bothered to transmog at the moment because I'm getting so much new gear. I'll worry about it when I'm done because this stuff looks ridiculous. Some people like it. I'm not a big fan. It's all good though. All good.
The Isles welcome you. For all his bluster, he fled when he saw we had gathered here. But that does not mean he will not return. We must.
Go, Mother. Check on Grandmother. I will hold the defense here.
Thank you, son. Champion, come with me to the temple. Ysera is inside. Our flight stands unified once more.
What do I want here? I-316. These are all rings, right? Alright, let me look at these and figure out what I want. That's strike and mastery, haste and mastery, haste and versatility. Honestly, haste. Anything that's going to give me haste. I'll take haste and critical strike. haste and versatility would be good. Let's take the haste and versatility.
Dreams guide you.
Alright, before we do the next one... By the way, what was I before this? I'm at 382? Okay. That's because that was in the wrong place. Okay, I was at 376, so that's the number I started off with today. All right, that's a good number to think about. All right, we're gonna equip this. I'm gonna save my arms set. I'm gonna equip my protection set. Put that on. Save my protection set. And go back to my arms set. All right, should be good now. Don't need any of those. Okay, we cannot idly wait. We need more information about Gallic and his plan of attack. Right, we need to regroup with her.
I can't attack that target.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
The dream must be protected. Is it time to go already?
Alright, we got 2 quests here. Spy on the Jarran leaders.
Is it time to go already? May your dreams be
And
peaceful.
kill shapers and destroy supplies.
The Jarradin fires flare once again. We must stop them before they become ablaze.
What does this do? What was the point of putting them to sleep? I guess to like steal their stuff? I mean, I need to kill them, so I'm not sure what the point of putting them to sleep is. Oh, is that buff thingy? Hold on. Yeah. Get rid of that. Something over here where I need to be eavesdropping. Alright, that already counted. Alright, cool. Shit, can I get past him? I guess we got credit for that already. I want that. I want that ore. Thank you. You're so nice. You're so tasty. Hmm. Alright, I just need to spy on the anvil, it says. Do I have to, like... I guess we'll find out here in a second. You're gonna wander away. God, there's ore right there that I could totally, like... Alright, there we go. We got credit. God, I want that ore. It's right there. Is he gonna walk away? Oh, you're coming for me? $100,000? I think that might be my biggest hit ever. Oh, it says spy on Igria the Cruel. I have an ability here I'm supposed to use. Inner Stealth. Let's see what Igria the Cruel is up to. The plot thickens.
You have returned from your hunt. I trust the weapons I supplied you were effective. Good. Now go. Take the eye. But bring me any prisoners you capture. Virak may want them for more testing.
It will be done.
It will be done. Right, that, my dear, is part of the big bodies quest. We're good.
Hello, champion.
All right.
For a Midrasil, dreams guide you.
Oh, am I getting another cloak? This is the even better cloak than I had last time. Versatility mastery, haste mastery. I'll take critical strike and haste.
Rest well.
That's up to 383 now.
dreams guide you.
Meet me in the temple.
I remain in service to the
What do you think
Green
about the
Dragon.
plan?
I have already sounded the horn to bring our flight here. On your command, Marithra, I will have them descend on the Joradin. We will prevail together.
Yes. Marithra is right. Our enemy has shown they can breach our most well-defended strongholds. I have rallied the druids here to help us. It is time to be proactive, not reactive.
Good to hear.
What have you all the suffering that has been endured here? We must act. I will busy myself conceiving strategies for Lord Itharius and Somnicus. I believe that is where I am most useful.
All right.
I am bound to both.
What do you think of her
agree.
plan?
You no longer need my counsel, daughter. But you are all correct. It is time to act. We need a way to lure Galak here, and I can think of only one. It is risky. I can dispel the shield over the eye. That will bring our enemies here.
Okay.
And then we can execute your plan.
Sounds good.
Tell me of your dreams.
Going good, Berserker. Thanks for asking.
Is it time to go already?
I can't attack them.
Time to play Gardener. Ooh, it gives you a speed buff. That's cool. Oh, then I have to kill this one apparently. You not take candle. How about you not take seedling?
Attack that target.
What's up, Kaya? Meredith said he had a plan. Marithra. Direct the Umber Craws. Okay. But I still need some more of those tasty little mounds of dirt. Give me all your mounds of dirt. I'm gonna plant my seed in it. Oh. Makes it sound so dirty. It's
Even
just
denizens of the
gardening.
dream sometimes have trouble sleeping. Luckily, we take sleep quite seriously.
Y'all got dirty minds if you think gardening is perverted. Alright, that's done.
Walk gently on the earth.
No, I don't want to help with the world quest. Sorry. Traps are prepared. Let's do this. Bam! I'm telling you guys, Dragonflight on a controller is so good. It just flying around like that is just epic. Alright, those are new.
For a Madrasil.
Ooh, and it upgraded the item for me. Well, before I take that, let me equip it. Save the armor set. Equip that. Save it. Yeah, baby. Alright. Getting there. 383.
Dreams be peaceful.
Guard of the place. Our trap ripe to spring.
Is
Let's
it
do
time
this.
to go already?
Yes, let's do it.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
They are here. Alright.
The dream must be protected. For a Madrasil, rest well.
Okay, we're gonna take care of all these bad guys outside. Time to defend this space. Says something about traps activated. That's one. Forces slain. Let's go in the direction of those right here, because it looks like they're over on the other side. Let's go for the named first. Oh, got one over here. Zakal? What are we looking for? Hold up. Molten Binder, there we go. Pardon! Your ass is grass. What is this creature up here? Numbercraw Club. Dinner time. Oh, there's the anvil. Work our way up to him. Get him, boys! The noxious seedling just charges in. That's so awesome. Go get some food, little buddy. Two is over in this direction. Gallock Wingslayer, he's down there. Oh, and he's got a big old dragon at his side. What are you running for, buddy?
I need a target.
Chicken shit. Alright, I need a few more of these. Alright, we got turn ends now. Still in combat. What am I in combat for?
What would you ask of me?
Getting a new helmet. $388. Getting up there. I need to get a better sword and shield, essentially. It's alright, we're working on it. Cut these beasts from the sky. What are we supposed to do at this point? Oh, I think we just had to run into them. I don't remember. Yep.
The Rock's primalists are terrorizing the local wildlife. Show them the error of their ways.
Oh, this is going to be harder than I thought. Alright, where are they at? Now this is pod racing. Alright, we're good.
Our flight stands unified once more.
Cowardly beasts! To the eye! Obey!
That's right.
Stand down, Galloc. We have won. Not while I yet live.
We will suffer your evil no
That's right.
longer.
Marithra. My babe. Although it's only my babe for my night elf, because she's hot, man. Human ain't got a chance. Yeah, that's right. Burn him off his dragon. Burn him down. Get some. Ah, so cool.
Hello, champion. Dreams guide you.
I almost have a full set of this stuff. Getting there. I'm almost to 400. That's the goal today. Is if I get to 402, I can run heroics. I think it's 402.
Rest well.
Galloc is defeated. The Eye is safe again. We did it, Mother.
But Amudrisil is still at risk. Igira and Farak.
All right.
Flight stands unified once more. Farak still assaults the Wellspring Temple, but the barrier holds strong. As long as it remains intact, the World Tree is safe.
All right, let's go ahead and do some selling before I grab any more, because I need to keep my inventory under control. Oh, I need to use that. Alright. Renown level 9. Who's pegging me on my phone? Oh, it's my TikTok. Witness Amudrisil begin to bloom. Here we go. Do some squats while we're doing this.
The bloom begins. Amudrisil draws power from the wellspring.
It is weakening the barrier. Farak will break through before the bloom is complete.
We have not the strength to face Farak alone. And our allies are unable to enter the dream. Something blocks their path. We cannot wait for reinforcements. Farak must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Gotta stop Farak. Don't let him win. Next up says, forward into the fire is the next quest. Meet Alex Straza at the Verdant Pass.
We must draw Farak away from the temple until the bloom is complete. Victory is a fleeting hope. We will not be able to hold Farak's attention for long without reinforcements.
How far away are we going? A bit. God, the views are so amazing up here. And looking behind us, like that's just, this is such an epic zone. I freaking love this area. The Emerald Dream. Oops, I went too far. Oh no.
Farak has entered the battle.
Yeah, I see him up there.
Good. We want him as far from the temple as possible.
I hear Christina's kitty cat. Am I joining Wave Kings? Oh, I haven't started yet, Saberlight. The read-through starts probably next month or March. I don't have a set deadline yet to start it. The reason I haven't started it yet is because I'm still trying to figure out exactly. So, one thing that's going to be happening. Hang on, let me open the door here because Christina's cat is like. No, don't scratch my yoga mat. I know. I know. This is Christina's. Meow meow. What's up? You're gonna chew the microphone. This is Frodo. He's upset because Mommy's not home right now. Mommy's at church and he's like, "Where's Mommy? Do you want some food? Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go feed him." No, you're good. I do have some news about that though. So wait 2 seconds here. I'm gonna go give him some food and then I'll be right back.
These are the forces that rally against me?
All right, now I can properly answer that question. So I am organizing the schedule right now for February into March, and one of the things that's going to be taking place is I'm going to be starting the Stormlight Archives series by Brandon Sanderson. And a part of this is also, I don't know how long you've been around, Saber. For the last year and a half, up until December, I did Mondays in Middle Earth, which has, I don't know, 150 episodes. And I did Decoding Dune, which was a series around Dune, 2 different podcasts. And I did those on YouTube. I separated those out from this channel at the end of last year because it was starting to impact the overall algorithm stuff that I'm doing with all the gaming content here on the channel. So on the back burner is figuring out where I'm going to be putting all of that reading content and my reading podcast. I'm pretty sure what I'm going to be doing, and it's not finalized yet, but I'm like 90% sure that the read through of the Stormlight Archives series is going to be something that I'm going to do as a TikTok series for short form content where I'm going to try to read, and I don't know if I'll be able to do this. This is the thing about me needing to get it into my schedule. I mean, in a perfect world, I would like to read a chapter a day. Every night, read a chapter, document the reading of that chapter sort of in real time as I'm going through it with TikTok videos that can also become YouTube shorts and other stuff. Here on this channel, I'll probably do updates. Like once I've finished a section, I've been told like the Way of Kings can be broken down into 5 sections. So then what I'll probably do for here on this channel is maybe do like every section that I finish, I will do a long form video that's, 30 minutes long or wherever, where I talk about all the notes that I've taken. But the thing I'm working on right now is where does the journal and where do the journal entries take place? Am I doing that on TikTok? Am I doing that on Twitch? Where am I doing that? Because I'm firmly established in YouTube. Like YouTube is my jam. That's where I make all my money, and that goes great. But I'm actively growing my TikTok and I'm actively growing my Twitch channels. Twitch I'm already monetized on. I've been monetized for a while, but I would like to get my TikTok up as well and get that to the point where it can be monetized. But you got to get 10,000 followers. So I've been actively working on TikTok the past month. We've jumped up by like 400 followers in the last couple of weeks, so it's going good. I've got a new series starting on Twitch in February where I'm going to be doing all of my R&D that I normally do in a bubble. I'm going to do that as just chatting series shows that I'm going to start doing probably every day on Twitch, just streaming while I do my normal R&D stuff. So the reading of The Way of Kings is where do I slot it in and where is it taking place? I'm 90% sure at this point it's going to be a TikTok series. And then it'll, I'll spin out YouTube shorts and things of that nature. I don't think I'm going to start any sort of new YouTube channel. What I'm probably going to do is because the Patreon account that we've been using over on Patreon for the game development stuff for the last 3 years, that's reverting back to my personal Patreon in February once I push out the hardback version of our tabletop source book and everything else. So once that's done and I revert the Patreon back to myself, more than likely what's going to happen is the Patreon will become the home of like thoughts on the series as I read through it, and that's where I'll host things like Mondays in Middle Earth, Decoding Dune, long format stuff. We'll probably push it all through the Patreon page. But I'm thinking the series, like the follow me as I read through The Way of Kings, I think I'm going to do it in real time on TikTok. That's the short answer. I'm 90% sure that's what's going to happen yet, because I do want to build my TikTok up and get that monetized. So that's the short version. Longer version is I don't know yet. You've says trying to understand how money is made on YouTube. What value do you get from around having 10 viewers watching? Not having a. I don't know what Pop Pal is. Sure, the model needs tweaking. You deserve more. So here's the thing. I'm multi-streaming. So there's looks like as of right now there's about 10 people on YouTube and about 8 people on Twitch. So a combined viewership of 18. I did, if you need to watch, if you haven't already done so, watch the video that I produced this morning. I did an hour-and-a-half discussion around Asmongold's recent video about real talk around streaming. It's very insightful. I am not a streamer. I'm a content creator. So I make my money from uploading videos to YouTube. So, my viewership and the money that I make is about 90% advertising revenue from YouTube. And I make a full-time living, and I've been full-time in about 2 weeks. I'll have been full-time for 2 full years, and I'm going into my 3rd year in February. So starting in February, I don't remember what it is exactly, the date, 15th or something. That's the start of my 3rd year of full-time YouTube content creation. So I make money from making videos and uploading videos, and the views and the revenue that those videos bring in from the advertising revenue. I do make ad revenue from streams. The ad revenue from streams is higher than the ad revenue on the videos normally, and I also make advertising revenue on Twitch. I also make subscription revenue on Twitch from bits, cheers, and subs, and I make subscription revenue on YouTube from channel memberships. So it just depends on the month. If you are interested in the numbers and you are a channel member on YouTube, about once a month, sometimes every 3 months, it just depends on when I have time, I do analytics and income reports. And I've been doing those since my channel got monetized in February of 2022. So that tracks the growth from when I was making $3 a day in ad revenue up to making, $70 a day in ad revenue, so on and so forth, and everything in between, bigger than that, less than that. But as a general rule, my income is about 85 to 90% ad revenue and only 10 to 15% subscription revenue, SuperChats, SuperThanks on YouTube from the memberships and everything else, and then bits, cheers, and subs on Twitch. I just started multi-streaming on Twitch in October, so Twitch is a fairly relatively new platform for me. I'm closing in on 400 followers there. Cool. The goal is 5,000 followers by the end of the year on Twitch, and I would like to have at least 50 monthly subscribers on Twitch. My goals for YouTube are much simpler because we've already hit all of our major goals. So now it's just I've been making a full-time living for 2 years, so the goals are met. Now it's just I want 100,000 followers on YouTube. I want the plaque. I want my check mark. And of course, anything that we can do to drive up numbers for memberships and everything else. In a perfect world, it'd be great to have 100 members every single month. That's a tertiary goal that we have. But I'm not a streamer per se. I do stream every day. but I've been very open about that with people. And again, if you want to do the deep dive, I did publish a video this morning where it's like an hour and 40 minutes long, where I was analyzing one of Asmongold's videos and what it takes to be a full-time streamer. And one of the reasons why I'm very glad that I don't pursue full-time streaming, because for me, my energy is better. I have a homestead with Chris, so if you'll notice on YouTube, and if you're in our Discord in particular, I produce a lot of content. I do 5 to 7 videos a day on YouTube, plus shorts and TikToks. I do a live stream every single day, sometimes 2. The last 3 days, we've done 2 live streams per day. I'm here 16 hours a day in front of the PC, but I also have the Homestead channel and the Homestead content, and so we're outside doing landscaping and yard work and building construction stuff and chickens. Chris has meat chickens, so we harvest all of our own chickens for meat, so we don't have to buy chickens from the store, so we eat all the meat that we produce. We have 8 cats. We have, I don't know, Chris has like 20 chickens now. She's got the most 2 recent brood hens just started laying eggs again today, so they're gonna probably go brood again here in about another couple of weeks. So we'll get another round of babies, chickens. Um, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes on. But for me, for streaming to be profitable, if I wanted to make a full-time living off of streaming, I would need to, you would need to have much bigger numbers than what I do. I think I average most days like 20 to 30 people watching the streams between YouTube and Twitch. It just varies on what I'm playing. If I'm playing something new, like Baldur's Gate 3, we had like 150, 180 people watching the streams. When you have those kind of numbers, you can start making some serious money with the streams. But that viewership is very fickle because some people only watch whatever's the hot topic. We talked about this, like, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, like the ADD nature of the way people watch content and the binge gaming habits of most streamers, is that they play whatever. I love him to death, but I want to point at him as a perfect example. I love Carnage. He is probably the #1 inspiration of, like, if I'm going to achieve something with a normal personality and just being a normal person, I would much rather pursue what Carnage has done as opposed to Asmongold or Dr. Disrespect or those guys who have, these personalities that they portray. But even Carnage, if you watch the way he plays games, recently, as an example, within a 1-week period, he played Pal World, Enshrouded, Like a Demon, like 3 or 4 other sponsored streams, like sponsored games he did. Within a week, it was around 10 games that he played within a single week. I don't do that, but he also streams for 8 hours a day. So he breaks it up and he does like 2 hours of this game, 2 hours of this game, 2 hours of this game, 2 hours of this game. And then he has a team that comes in and cuts clips out of that and produces content for his YouTube channel. I don't have a team. It's just me. So I try to stream for about 3 hours every single day. I try to do stuff that I can clip at least a couple of pieces of 10 to 15 minute video content out of those streams, and at least something that I can use on TikTok and YouTube as short material. And then on top of the streams, I also record anywhere from like 3 to 4 videos per day I will record. Some days I only do 2, but most days it's 3 to 4, and then that gets scheduled out into the churn. What is the strategy behind streaming for you? Is it just for fun? Is it just for fun? No. Yes and no. It's definitely for fun. I mean, I like interacting with people. My previous occupation was a public speaker and in marketing, so I'm very comfortable being in front of people. I've been doing that for years. The strategy behind streaming is interaction with the fans who are paying memberships to my channels. So if you're a subscriber on Twitch or you're a member on YouTube and you're giving me money on a monthly basis, then I'm streaming for you. I'm primarily streaming for you. And I like to stream. Streaming is also a marketing tool. Streaming drives traffic to all the things I do. So if I'm making video guides around World of Warcraft, streaming World of Warcraft shows the algorithm that I'm doing something in Warcraft, and it pushes people towards my other videos. But also it shows people that are interested in my guides, if they click the like button on one of my guides, then when I stream a World of Warcraft video or a stream and they've clicked some of my guides, they will naturally see that pop up in their screen. And similarly, if they've played, watched some of my Baldur's Gate 3 content, Prince of Persia, Starfield, whatever games I've played recently. But to go back around really quick, I don't play 10 games a week. I play one game. Usually I have like a primary game that I'll play for 3-4 weeks, however long it takes to get me through. And then I have satellite games that I play around that. World of Warcraft is a satellite game for me. It's about 30% of the content on this channel right now. So I produce quite a bit of World of Warcraft and I do stream it quite a bit. But my main game was up until a little bit ago. We did Baldur's Gate 3, Starfield, then we did Cyberpunk 2077 and Phantom Liberty, and then we did Wasteland 3, and then we did Rogue Trader, and then I did Prince of Persia, a little bit of Lost Crown, and now I'm doing Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, the first game, preparing for Dragon's Dogma 2 that's coming in March. So those are the main games. So what you'll see is I'll stream those games and play a lot of those games and do a lot of content around those games. So you'll see different games take priority positions on my channels for 3 to 4 weeks at a time, and then other games, like I have a secondary playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 going on right now, and I have World of Warcraft. These are the two satellite games that I'm playing right now. So these videos and these streams make up sort of like 30%. Baldur's Gate 3 is probably less than that, because I've already done a primary playthrough and now I'm just doing a secondary playthrough. Dragon's Dogma 2 will become a main playthrough in March. And then this year, the other games that I'm looking forward to are like, I've got Star Wars Outlaws planned, Avowed, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Stalker 2. But those games are all for the fall. So I don't even know what some of those release dates are yet. Excuse me. So streaming is a multitude of things. It's advertising, it's marketing, it's primarily a means to interact with the people who are financially supporting me via memberships and subscriptions on Twitch and YouTube, and also as a means of staying up to date with those people and just keeping them in the loop and being there every single day and being part of the community. So that's an important part of it. And also just marketing, because it's always, anytime I'm streaming, I can plug things like, hey, I've got a tabletop game and I have a point and click game and I've worked on this. As an example, I just published my latest fantasy novel in December in digital format, and then the paperback and hardback versions just came out 3 days ago. So I'm promoting the new book that just came out. And then Saber is here asking. By the way, Saber, where did you catch that for one of my YouTube videos, or where did you hear about me getting ready to read the Stormlight Archives? Did you catch that on TikTok, YouTube? Like, where did you hear that? Just out of curiosity, if you're still here, Saber, because I'm just curious, because I did mention that I did a YouTube video about it, but then I also did like a TikTok video about it, and I think a YouTube short. So those are the things. Like, I do try to be everywhere all the time, because I do produce so much content. So like Co-Carnage will be live for 8 to 10 hours a day. I'm not live for 8 to 10 hours a day, but I do produce enough content on like YouTube and YouTube Shorts and everything that my content is constantly coming out. So like every 2 hours from like 5 o'clock in the morning Central Time until 7 o'clock at night, more or less Central Time, I have videos coming out every couple of hours, sometimes more or less frequent. It just depends on the week and what I have. I would stream more if I had the availability, but because I have a homestead, Chris and I are constantly like, we have to go do things. And so my mornings are usually like, I get up at 4 o'clock, take care of all the cats, chickens, chores and stuff. We got to go for a walk, we play basketball, we do exercise, do grocery shopping. We try to do that in the morning because it's hot where we live, so we want to be back by like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. So my mornings are generally shot. I'll try to be live at 8 o'clock in the morning if I can be, but some mornings I'm late than that. I try to do a couple hours every single morning, and then if I can, I'll do an afternoon stream. I generally don't do evening streams because I'm in bed by 8 o'clock every night, 8 or 9. Friday nights, I play Minecraft with my brother and my niece and nephew. I record a lot of those episodes, produce those here. Sunday nights, I play Sea of Thieves with my brother and my sister-in-law. I record those episodes, put them out. Those are mostly for me, but it's also content. So that's the longer answer. What is the strategy behind streaming? If I didn't have the homestead, things that we were doing, I would probably stream more. But I don't pull in enough viewership to justify being live for more than like 2 or 3 hours because I do make money from streaming, but it's not enough for me to sit here and do it for 8 hours a day because I make so much more money uploading videos to YouTube and the advertising revenue that those bring in. I would need to see, I would have to start seeing, 150, 200 people on every single stream for me to want to stream more frequently. And those 150, 200 people would need to be people who are, paying subscribers and showing up. Because I do make money from advertising revenue, but there's also a certain amount of like, am I your Netflix? Am I your Hulu? Am I your Disney Plus? And if so, cool. If not, well then, view it and do what you want to do. But I don't usually stream for more than 2 or 3 hours a day because that's like the cutoff of saying I have other things to do that are more valuable to my time in terms of the income that I'm generating. So I need to focus on those things to keep the bills paid. If it ever gets to the point where I start getting 150, 200 people watching the streams and I start making, $100 a day from streams, then yes, I will stream way more frequently. And if I start getting big over the years, like, where I'm getting 5,000 people, then I'll probably stream full time. But that's a long way away. I'm only think about this for a minute. I'm only 2 years into the full-time journey. I'm just starting my 3rd year. Carnage didn't get a Twitch partnership until his 7th year of streaming, right? So it takes time to build up all this stuff. I'm very blessed in that I'm able to make a full-time living on YouTube, but I am not in the ballpark of pulling in, thousands of numbers, per my streams. I'm definitely not making, $25,000, $30,000 a month. That's a long ways away. But I do make a full-time living. Our bills get paid by YouTube and mostly YouTube. Like I said, it's about 85, 90% is all of the ad revenue, and the rest is subscriptions and Patreon and stuff like that. So that's the short answer. Anyway, if you want to know more and you got time, check out the video I published this morning because that's like an hour and 40 minutes ranting about that kind of stuff.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Ooh, am I finally gonna get some boots or a belt? Okay.
He burns for retribution. Virok will stop at nothing to kill you himself.
We need you here, life.
Lala de Palace says, "Hey, have really been enjoying your videos? I like your casual look at WoW. What's your opinion on Dragonflight? Any other expansions you have your eyes?" So I did a video. Oh man, it's been a few months ago now, Lala. I did a video on my thoughts on Dragonflight. I freaking love Dragonflight. But the whole reason our guild was founded, and the only reason I decided to start playing, I have dabbled in World of Warcraft over the years, and there's a bunch of videos you can watch if you go do a deep dive, Lala. I got really into World of Warcraft after BlizzCon 2023, so like 4 months ago or something. Before that, I had played Classic for a few months, World of Warcraft Classic when it came out, the Burning Crusade Classic, Wrath of the Lich King Classic. I played those 3, really liked them, and said, you know what, I should give retail a try. But I never really had the time, and then BlizzCon came out, and what got me excited for World of Warcraft was Chris Metzen getting on stage, being back in the fold, and I went, hey, that's the guy that used to run World of Warcraft. I was always too busy with EverQuest 1, EverQuest 2, Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars: The Republic. I never had time for World of Warcraft. So the short version of this story is that BlizzCon 2023 got me excited because Metzen got on stage and said, World Soul Saga, trilogy of expansions coming out with rapid fire cadence over a 3-year span, starting with the War Within. Guess what's coming down the pipeline? Delves and Warbands. So when he said all of that, on top of Microsoft just acquisitioned them, Bobby Kotick goes out the door, Chris Metzen back in the fold. I like Chris Metzen as a storyteller. I loved what he did with his War Chief Gaming, the tabletop stuff he did, the Kickstarter they ran. So I said, I like the idea of the World Soul Saga, a trilogy of expansions. So I'm going to make a business decision to invest the next 3 years of my life into World of Warcraft. at the very least the next 3 years, 2024, 2025, 2026, I'm going to invest a portion of my channel into the World Soul Saga and those 3 expansions. So at the very least, World of Warcraft has me for the next 3 years. When I made that announcement, a bunch of people went, "Oh, hey, we'd love to play World of Warcraft 2. That sounds really cool. Are you forming a guild?" I didn't anticipate forming a guild because I was kind of, my long story is I've been managing guilds for 25 years in MMOs. I've been at the top as a #1 worldwide raider for many years, and those years are gone. I don't have any desire to do that anymore. I don't really want to do people management anymore. I'm very much just focused on me, myself, and I, what Chris and I have going on with the homestead and my channel. I don't do collabs. I don't want to do collabs. I'm just focused on me and my enjoyment. And literally, I'm building my pension right now. I'm 44 years old. I'm using YouTube to, like, we bought this property, paid for it in cash. We are now looking at a secondary property that we're going to try to buy over the next couple of years, get that bought in cash so that we can have a couple of properties and we can start setting up our investments and everything else for the rest of our lives. And so I'm using YouTube as a tool for that. And it just so happens that it coincides with gaming and nerd stuff, which I happen to love. Thankfully, I was supported by some really cool people like Derek, Bubbleonia. You know him as Bubbleonia in our community. He and I had some really good conversations about World of Warcraft, and he said he was like, I can totally help out with what you want to build with the guild. And I was like, great. If you want to help the people management side of things, let's see where this takes off. And so shortly after BlizzCon 2023, we suddenly found out that we had, like 30 people that were interested in doing World of Warcraft. So we went ahead and formed the guild, started playing together, started doing Dragonflight raids in December, right before Christmas. We just, last night, I recorded the video. It's coming out tonight at 7 p.m. Central. But last night we were in Aberys, the second raid zone for World of Warcraft's Dragonflight expansion. We're not there for gear. We're doing it on normal mode, just for story. We all have better gear than what that raid offers anyway, if they're just from doing the Emerald Dream. But like last night, we had 15 people show up for the raid, which is pretty cool to be able to have 15 people who are showing up on Saturday nights. Normal mode only, no heroics, no mythical, nothing sweaty. We've had like another 15, 20 people join over the last, I think, 10 days. We usually have 3 or 4 people that join every single week. So like recruitment has been very, very steady just because of the YouTube videos I'm doing. And then people like Kel, who I've known for a few years. Kel's out there doing recruitment on forums and Reddit and places. And then Maduros has been in our community for like 6 or 7 years. He's helped me with EverQuest 2, Lord of the Rings Online, EverQuest 1. He's helping out manage things here as well. Bubblonia's got one of his real life friends who I believe actually even works, I think he actually works for Blizzard on World of Warcraft. He's in our guild. He helps with leadership. So we have a really good team that's helping make this guild a really cool place. Knock on, this would be the perfect plug to say if you want to join us. We're on the Moonguard server. Come hang out. There's nothing sweaty going on here. I think there's like 6 or 7 people who do mythical content for groups, but the most of the stuff we're doing is just normal mode for story. So yes, Chris was very much a reason to. Chris Metzen's speech was what got me going. Oh, I want to play Warcraft, and I'm really glad. So that's the long answer to your question, Lala. I love Dragonflight. It's been a lot of fun. I've done 2 characters through Battle for Azeroth, and I love the Battle for Azeroth storyline as well. But the Dragonflight storyline has been very, very good for me. I'm laughing at your typos right now. So I totally get where you're coming from. Moonfall, Moonglade, Moonguard! I like Dragonflight. I really did. My other character's a hunter, a night elf hunter, and so it was very role play for my night elf character to come through this and to see all of this happening with the Emerald Dream. So I'm stoked. And yes, I play with a controller. Actually, I do a little bit of hybrid stuff, but mostly I play controller. And then on raids, I'll switch over to mouse and keyboard when we have really complicated stuff. Like last night, I was playing mouse and keyboard. All right, we actually need to slay some of these, don't we? Gather round, my children. Oh, oh! I didn't pay attention that he was running overhead and torching us. Oh, that's awesome. I forgot that Farak flies overhead and burns the ground. I'm like totally watching chat and not paying attention to the game. Does he telegraph when he's going to be doing that? Guess I wasn't paying attention before. Okay, we definitely need more of these.
Rock shall reign over Azeroth. Immortality will be ours. Forged in
Oh, you're going to
fire.
follow me, aren't you? No, that was Farak's flame. Get out of it. I think that was his flame. That was definitely a flame. Alright, I still need Kaldemar. Did that work? It did. Oh, I can fight him now? Okay. Okay. Nope, nope, get out of the fire. Get out of the fire. Thanks for the subscription, Lost Wondering. That's a Twitch sub. Thank you. Alright, he's down. Alright, let's get out of here. Fly like the wind!
Cutting off our reinforcements seems too calculating for Farak.
Okay, now we should be able to get some goodies here.
The prophet of the flame must be the one behind it all.
Alright, let's see here. I had to take care of some stuff out of game. Somebody needed an invite to the Discord. Alright, what is going to be better here? Those are 415, those are 330. That's way, this is a much bigger upgrade if I go and replace the belt.
The world's tree will be mine.
393. Oh, I'm almost to 400. I'm almost there. We're gonna break 400 here today. That's what's worth it about doing the Emerald Dream stuff is you'll get I think it's like 420-ish. I can't remember now. For eye level, which means you're basically ready for heroics at that point. All right, equip. My protection set still needs work because I need a better sword and shield. So my protection set is only 389, whereas my arms set is 399. Because I need a better weapon and shield, but that's long-term goals.
What would you ask of me? Dreams guide you.
Frax forces. Oh, we're getting a new breastplate. Check that out. I think that'll give me I mean, I'm already rocking the full cosmetic set. I don't like the look of this set at all, but I don't want to run back and do my transmog. Free the ancients, and what does Alexstrasza need? Collect scraps of parchment.
We must discover why Khadgar and our allies cannot reach us. I will seek out the Prophet.
Okay. Can I just go straight across and like ignore the ones that aren't doing the spears? I bet I'm gonna get 2 if I do it this way. Okay. Gotta do it again over here. Let's see if I can get around here without doing any combat. Nope, you're gonna come get me.
I can't attack that.
Where's the other one? Cloud Song, and we're gonna have to do some scouting, I think. Oh, somebody already killed these. Nice. All right, where is the last one? Aha! Oh, oh, get down, get down. What did I just get? Got some booties? Oh, those are male boots. I don't need those. Where's that other? It's all the way over there. That is gonna rush me, I bet. Yep. No way to get around that. Alright, I need some more parchment scraps. I also need that ore up there, please. One more to go. There it is. I was like, where's the piece of ore at? There we go.
I cannot stand by
All right.
any longer. I must join this fight.
New breastplate.
Heed the voice of
Thank you very much. This will bump me up over 400 on my primary set, I believe. No. Oh, I didn't equip it. Hold on. 421. I forgot I needed to save it, not equip it. No, it's still only 399. I thought for sure that was going to push me over. Alright, protection set, equip, change, save, yes. Alright, I'll be right back.
You are all nothing against my might.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to check Amazon, see if we got packages coming today. That was my bad. Nope, nothing today. We got packages coming on Wednesday, Friday, and Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Unless they bundle something and it all comes on like Wednesday or Thursday. Alright. What's next?
Embrace hope.
Scrap of parchment.
Life endures.
You might just have saved us all.
The red dragonflight
Skies are filled
will
with
protect
drakes.
this
Oh,
world.
I'm gonna get some new leg plates. Our allies will distract Ferric while you and I slip behind enemy lines to destroy the wards. Sounds like a
We will
plan.
destroy the flame wards, while Viren holds Farok's attention.
Well, hello there. One down. Dun 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 dun. Two down. By the way, where did Oh, we're good. All right, we're good. what does she want me to do now? First flame ward marked. Oh, never mind. I don't need to fly. I don't need to fly. Come back down. Oh, and I'm in the world now. Screw it. We're gonna have to fight this guy. And I'm gonna use this.
I will destroy the Flame Lord. Stand back.
I have stood back, my dear. Where's the next one? There's definitely ore up in here too, which I'm gonna want. Is that guy gonna attack me? Probably. Right. Excuse me. And where's the other one? All the way up there. Crap. Get. Oh, you did it anyway, didn't you? No, you're gonna interrupt me. All right.
Excellent work. Leave the rest to me.
Copy that. Okay. Touch the glowing thing. Can I get to the other one without? I think we're good. The good thing will be the next set of gears should push me over the cap for heroic dungeons, which means I'm then open to helping the guild on any heroic runs with this alt character. And that's really the only objective. The secondary set will be my protections thanks stuff, but I'm not in a rush for that. I've also got the druid that I'm working on, so once this guy's wrapped up, I'll start working on the druid. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, we got a cutscene, that's why. I thought the game was crashing.
Well done, champion. Now we must.
BAM! Sneak attack for ×6 damage.
It seems your reign is finished.
I can't wait to take him out.
You once
We're getting
built
closer.
An ideal Varrock. Now, you merely
Last night's raid video will go up tonight. It's scheduled for 7 p.m. Central Time for those of you who want to watch us. It's our third night in Aberrus, and we cleared 3 more bosses. Got all the way to the end boss, the Scale Chief guy. We did 2 attempts on him last night. Couldn't quite. We got to stage 3 each time. So we're going to come back next Saturday and take him out, and then we'll be current. Then we'll be working on the 3rd and current raid for Dragonflight.
I am not alone.
I have friends. That's a big axe. Cue the Disney theme. One for all and all for one.
All of Azeroth stands united against
The Dragonflight theme music. Yeah, Jaina Proudmoore laying down some juicy magic missiles. Khadgar and everybody.
defenders of the dream. Do not let him escape.
Oh wait, we're not playing Final Fantasy
Azeroth
XIV.
has answered us. A Mirgisel shall not fall.
All right, leg plates, please.
Our foes will know our fury.
All right, they're gonna push me. Oh, it's still not enough to push me over 400. Come on now, man. Come on. It's all good. Save, yes. Equip. Save, yes. Equip. Blow the horn of Cenarius while next to the heroes of Farth and slay Ferric's forces. And mount your Drake and target the enemies above. This is another one of those ones where we gotta, target them and
Once more to battle, Viranoth. May this be the last between our kind. You are a dreamer, little one. Like your mother before you.
all right. I think Chris just got home. We'll try spinning. That's a good trick. Come here. Boom. How many of these do we need? 15. Oh, you're actually one of my guys. I hear Chris talking to Frodo. I'm gonna have to tell her what he did while she was gone. That was funny. All right. Come here. No! I don't have enough juice to get him. All right, we're out of juice here. I might have to land for a minute. All right. Oh, at least I got him. Well, we can also land and empower the heroes because we got to blow horns next to them. We can wait for our stuff to refresh. Shit. How do I... Did that wake him up? Hey, Chris. Oh, they're all eating together? Even he's not worried about Blanca right now. Oh, Pippin's even there. Nothing. He was being obnoxious while you were gone at church. No, he came to the door and he was like screaming at the door. No, Frodo. And then I was standing on my yoga mat, and then as soon as I opened the door, he just came to the yoga mat and was like, you know how he does. But then I picked him up and showed him to the stream. You want to say hi, or are you just dropping in? I like your dress. It's not a dress. What is that? Denim jeans. Do you have a good cleansing? Limpia. Una limpia. Una limpieza.
Sí, una de esas quemadas aquí con su diablura.
All right. All right.
¿Estás jugando hoy?
Yeah. Warcraft. Just doing some Warcraft today.
Yeah.
I'm like an hour and 45 minutes in, so I'll probably.
Hasta ver un poquito.
Yeah. Let me see what my brother needs. I don't know if we're doing Sea of Thieves tonight or if we're doing the meeting about other stuff. And then yeah, we could watch a movie today. Let me finish up and then I'll figure out something to watch. Okay. Hey, I put the eggs and stuff in the fridge already from breakfast. Nope, you left it out on the. Yep. Estaba llorando en la puerta. Es porque ella sabe que está prohibida. Bueno, te veo en un rato. What's up, Steven? Alright, what do we got going on here? I need more of these bastards taken out. Can I blow the horn while I'm in flight? Nope, you are mounted. Nope, I have not, Jimmy, and I probably never will. I have no desire to do Mythic. It's not my thing, man. I'm here for story. I'll do heroics with the guild on an as-needed basis, and I might do some heroic dungeons, you know. But I doubt I will ever do any mythical stuff. Why would I want to? I think it's the question that I always ask is like, I'm not here to play, you know, gear dance, boogie woogie, bragging rights, any of that kind of shit. I was a top 10, you know, I've been top dog before. Spent 25 years raiding. I've been in a #1 worldwide guild, EverQuest 2 back in the day. That shit don't mean nothing to me anymore. I'm old. I'm here for story, so I can play 100% of the story on normal mode, so that's all I really care about. Which is why our guild doesn't do any of that. We do normal modes on the raids. Just story. Alright, that's that.
Varrock has retreated to the temple entrance. His primalists are desperately trying to.
Oh, we're gonna chase him all the way down.
Amir Drasil will fall to flame!
Love it. All right, let's equip this new piece of gear. Oh, that got us to 400. We're almost to the heroic threshold. Almost. What you got next, Alex Straza? Defeat the Prophet of Oh, we're gonna get a new weapon! Finally. All right.
The center of Farak's forces are
Ooh, there's a
faltering.
flight path back here
Only
now.
the prophet stands in our way. Then the time has come to extinguish his flame.
We shall cover your advance from the sky, champion.
Cover it all you want. I'm going in. Now this is pod racing. Ooh, that hurt. Ha ha! Don't stand in the fire. That's a little more dangerous than pod racing. I don't think you. Well, I guess you could technically die in fire in pod racing. All right, let's avoid the fire this time. Ooh, I did another hit over 100,000. That's nice. Oh, that's a big, 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 big ouch. Oh. Cutscene. Alright, sweet. I always panic when that happens because you never know. I was like, the game's crashing. Oh, he's all grumpy pants now.
All useless. Move aside. These worms dare to challenge me. My will shall be their ruin. This temple will be mine.
Good stuff. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the third raid, which we will be starting in February. Because we've got one more week to do Aberrus. We've got the last boss in Aberrus, and then we're going to be here working on this. That's going to be fun, because these raids have been... I think the most we've had to do on any given boss, I think I think 3 tries is the most we've needed for any boss. I don't even think... I'm trying to think if there's any that have required 4. I don't think we've had to try anything more than 3 times. I'd have to go back and rewatch our videos. But The vault was pretty straightforward. I don't even think we didn't even use online strategies for the vault. We just figured it out on our own. Until Razagath. Razagath, we did look stuff up. And then about half the bosses in Aberrus we did on our own, and the other half we've looked up. I think we looked up all the fights last night because they were pretty complex. But they were fun. Like, yeah, that was a lot of fun last night. That video goes live at 7 o'clock tonight, everybody. So if you want to watch our raid from last night, that's going to be up tonight. It's about an hour and a half long, I think, is about how long we went last night. We usually only go about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So that's up tonight for those who want to watch it.
Must be maintained.
Okay, that's a new sword, and that is only going to be... Oh, I'm almost at the level for heroic. Almost! Alright, that is the final raid, which I'm going to... Enchant Arms, Dreaming Crest. Dude, yeah, Phase 3 was pretty rough last night.
No, we will follow when we can.
Alright, so I can untrack this because I don't actually care about the raid right now. Just nice to have it on the rotation. I'm probably going to send this character through. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. I might do looking for raid on this character. I've never done looking for raid. Maybe I ought to do that on my hunter, just for fun, because I haven't ever done it before.
We are the children of
Blossom
Bloom.
United. Is this the next quest?
In her light, all truths are revealed. I speak for my people.
Yeah, this is the final chapter of the dream.
Ishnu Allah.
Alright, speak with Bertha at the Ancient Bow in the Onarn Plains. So we gotta boogie out of here. Phase 3 was rough last night. That's for sure. I think we're fine. We were fine through Phase 1 and 2. We're not perfect in Phase 1 and 2 from the last fight last night. But Phase 3 was... I think it's just going to be getting the timing of the soak. If we can get the timing of the soak down... There was just so many mechanics happening during that fight. And I've heard this last raid in Amerdistel is even more complex, so it'll be fun. That'll probably be February. It'll probably be February and March for us to wrap that up. But the cool thing is that once we're done, like once we're done with that, we can go back and start, you know, doing it for people who haven't done it yet. And then we might do for fun. We might pick a time walking campaign. I know it's been the idea has been presented. We might pick a time walking campaign. And have everybody roll characters to do a time walking campaign and do content specific to that while we're time walked, and also work on transmog stuff. We'll see. We got so much ahead of us until the War Within drops. Pre-patch is probably going to be around August. Welcome to Twitch, Nervbur. For those of you tuning in for the first time today, don't forget we're multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So anytime I'm live, you can choose where you want to watch. The day-to-day stuff happens on YouTube. So all the game guides, reaction videos, so on and so forth. I was not supposed to fly through that, I don't think. Wait, maybe I was. There's something over here. All the game guides and the reviews and everything else that I do happen on YouTube, but the streaming happens daily between Twitch and YouTube. Steven says my personal struggle was understanding, but more so being able to react to the mechanics. Dude, it's overwhelming, man. Yeah, it's there's a lot going on, which is why I am now very grateful that I finally installed Deadly Boss Mods, because that was way too hard trying to do it without that. And for those of you who are here today, I got something new that's coming down the pipeline. I just announced this on YouTube. I told it to the channel members a few days ago. For those of you who are channel members, you got a private video on YouTube. But today I did a community post on YouTube talking about this. So all my gaming were multi-streaming. But one thing I am going to be doing that is only going to be happening on Twitch is going to be starting in February, so next week. Traditionally, when I record a lot of my videos, like when I'm reading the news and I'm like, I find an article. This is the way it usually works. I'll be browsing Twitch. I find a news article on Twitch, or I'll be on Facebook. I find something on Facebook, or I'll be on Reddit. I'll find something on Reddit. I'll find a news article. I'll go read the news article, react to it, and put that out as a 10 to 15 minute video. I'm going to be doing that live now. Instead of doing that off air, I'm going to start to do that live. And we're going to be using Twitch to do that, because Twitch has the just chatting category. So I just started using Twitch in October because they started letting us multi-stream. But YouTube doesn't have the same category things. So YouTube wants you to keep it specific to games when you're doing stuff like that, or specific to one category. They don't want you switching around and doing stuff. So we're going to be starting. Welcome to Twitch, you on them? We're going to be starting just chatting sessions next week. And they'll probably be 2 or 3 hours. Usually it's when I sit down and I'm just looking for news articles to cover, upcoming games, tabletop news, gaming news, book news, movie news, things of that nature, all the nerd stuff that I love. If you're in Discord, you'll notice that I often drop trailers to like films and stuff that I'm looking for, like the new Shogun series that's going to be airing. Chris and I are looking forward to that. Things of that nature we're going to be talking about. So that's for those of you on YouTube. Don't forget you'll want to follow along on Twitch as well. So if you just want to hang out while I do that, we're going to be starting that next week. I've been inspired to start doing some more stuff. I want to grow Twitch more this year.
Is it time to go already? Dreams guide you.
All right. Now this last stage takes about an hour or so. I'm not going to do it today because Chris came home and asked if she could watch a movie with me. So I'm 2 hours in. I'm going to go get some lunch. And then Chris and I are going to watch something. I don't know what we're watching yet. But as always, whatever I watch, I'll be doing a review of it. I actually still owe everybody a review for the Napoleon movie that Ridley Scott just did. We watched that last week, and I still haven't done my review of it yet. Most recent review I did last week was Appaloosa, which is a Western written, directed, and starring Ed Harris along with Viggo Mortensen. It was a lot of fun. So you can watch the review for that. That was last week. Like I said, I don't know what we're going to watch yet. I'm going to go look at what's available, and then we're going to watch a film today. Tomorrow is Monday. I'll probably be live. EVE Online, Ask the Ironman. I haven't played EVE Online in about a month. I'm probably done with EVE Online for the moment, other than some specific guides that I'm making. So I'm still doing some guides for EVE Online, but I don't think I'm going to be doing any EVE Online streaming. Tomorrow we're going to be back with Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen, because I need to get through that playthrough to prep for Dragon's Dogma 2. And of course, World of Warcraft streams throughout next week as well. So it'll be a little bit of, we'll probably do Dragon's Dogma like 3 or 4 times, World of Warcraft a couple of times, and then I need to do a Baldur's Gate 3 stream next week as well. I've got some more first impressions videos that I want to do because there's some new stuff that came out on Game Pass. What else? Movie reviews. I know there was something else I'm forgetting, but I'll figure it out later. I may be live tomorrow morning. If I'm not, I'll be live around the same time tomorrow afternoon, like noonish. This seems to be working for people. We're getting pretty good viewership doing streams around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon and streaming for a couple hours. So I'll probably keep doing this since it seems to work for a lot of people. But I think tomorrow's going to be Dragon's Dogma, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I'm going to go watch a movie. Hope everybody has a good Sunday. Don't forget, if you want to watch the raid from last night, it's our 3rd night in Aberrus, which is the 2nd raid in Dragonflight. That is going to go live at 7 p.m. Matter of fact, here's what I'm going to do. I can't do this on... Here's what I'll do. If you're on YouTube, we can promote the stream. So as you leave this stream, it'll prompt you to just go straight to the other one so that you can check the it's going to air as a premiere, so you can set yourself up with a notification. If you're on Twitch, I'm going to drop a link here in Twitch so that you guys can head over to that and watch it later tonight. That's 7 p.m. Central when that goes out. So for those of you who are interested. Otherwise, I'm out. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, if you want to support and you're on Twitch, bits, subs, and cheers. Thanks to Lost Wandering for their Twitch subscription today. I appreciate the support. If you're on YouTube, all you got to do is super chats or join as a member, and you get access to the member videos that we do, which include the analytics and income reports for the channel as my channel continues to grow. We just did a video a couple days ago. I think it might have been yesterday, actually, talking about some secret stuff. And I'll have another one here in a couple days. Plus, we're working on the sci-fi anthology. I'm wrapping up the second short story tomorrow, I think. It might be two writing sessions, but I'll get the second short story wrapped up soon, and then channel members on YouTube get access to those as they're done. So for those of you who are interested in the writing stuff, and if you want to pick up a copy of my latest book, there's a video on YouTube. There's links all over the place. You can find it on Amazon. It's called The Rising Storm. It's sort of like Dragonlance. If you like the Dragonlance novels, you'll probably like it, but it's the first book in our Weave in the Void world, which is created around our tabletop world and our point-and-click adventure game. So check all this stuff out. I'll see everybody in the next one. Have a good Sunday. Peace.